Hello everyone, welcome to the Simpsons Hit and Run. This is definitely one of my favorite games of the PS2 slash Xbox generation. The thing I remember most about this game actually is sitting with my cousin up in my room, playing through this entire game one night, and it was really a good experience, but I'm playing this now without the nostalgia glasses on, and I really hope that it holds up like I think it can. So I guess just to go ahead and jump into the new game and see if it does hold up.
Hey! I'm endorsing a new cola, kids. And this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters. Plus, it has a special ingredient, too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Cola. Must get Buzz Cola.
Alright, a pretty straightforward first cutscene there.
Alright, player one, Homer. Use the directional button or left analog stick to move around. This is called walking. Press the X button to jump and hold down the circle button to run. Anytime you're in the air, hit jump again to get a little extra push. Got it?
Sounds good. Let's go ahead and talk to Marge.
Homie, somebody ate every dessert in the house. I need you to run to the store and pick up some of that ice cream with the miniature pies in it.
Oh, must have been one of our kids. Probably Millhouse.
Go to the Quickie Mart and purchase some ice cream and cola. Alright.
Piece of cake. Cake.
Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and...
Ooh, brain like shiny thing.
Yeah, great. Those shiny things are called coins. Whenever you get enough of those, you can get a cool surprise.
Pretty straightforward. Alright, let's just go ahead and collect these coins while we can. What is this?
There are a bunch of these scattered in each level. Little surprises are hidden inside each one. Be sure to come back again to see if there's something you missed.
Well, let's see. I remember there being a double jump. I guess not. Maybe at some point they give you a double jump. I'm not sure though. Can we get over here? Let's go ahead and kick these Buzz Cola crates.
Nobody knows why these things have turned up all over Springfield. They always seem to turn up whenever something exciting happens. I don't know what they are, but violence is always an appropriate response in the face of the unknown.
Alright. Pretty good start. Getting all of these coins. One thing I remember most about this game is at some point you definitely switch characters. And that's something that really stood out to me when I played it originally. The characters I remember playing are Bart and Homer. I'm not really sure. Maybe Lisa. I just don't remember at this point. Let's go ahead and jump in here.
Press the triangle button to get into the car. And don't take all day. This is the tutorial. Okay, homeboy, here's how you drive this crap box. Press the X button to accelerate and use the left analog stick or directional button to steer. The circle button is your brake and reverse, and the square button is your handbrake. You know, just like every driving game ever.
It's kind of funny to see that at this point because obviously it's not really what most video games do at this point. Most of them use the triggers on the controller to accelerate and decelerate. This actually doesn't feel that bad driving wise.
That's the stuff, psycho. And so it begins.
Alright, let's just pop into Quickie Mart. Still trying to get used to these controls.
You can go inside certain buildings by pressing the triangle button. Ugh, why did I agree to do this stupid tutorial? It is so boring.
Hey, Apu, give me a cola and I need another bucket of ice cream with mini pies.
What happened to the ice cream with mini pies your wife bought this morning?
I probably ate it. I don't remember stuff too good.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission complete. Go back home and talk to Mom to start the next mission.
Pretty easy. What's this money sign over here? Oh, I guess we can just buy. We could get this if we wanted. Let's see. I guess I need to just go up as you go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay with that, but for right now, that's gonna be what we're going with. I'm gonna. Should we take? Can we take this? No. Can I jump on it?
Ooh, I'm soaring like a candy wrapper in an updraft.
I mean, this still feels like a pretty good video game in 2020.
There's some collector cards hidden all over Springfield. Find the other ones and sweet reward is yours for the taking. If you want to take a closer look at the cards, you can see them in the pause menu. And don't get your stinky fingers on them, fatty.
Whoa!
I've not really watched a lot of The Simpsons over the last, let's say, 10 years or so, but I know that the overall mood has changed a little bit at this point. I don't know if it was this year, maybe they dropped a poo, but it's changed a little bit over the last few years. I definitely don't watch as much as I did when I was younger.
Possessions are fleeting.
You almost nicked me.
How do we stop? Okay, there we go.
Homie, Lisa left for school without her science project. Can you get it to her?
Oh, do I have to?
You can drop it off on the way to work.
And I have to go to work? It's crashing time!
I don't remember this game being overly difficult, but I remember some of these races actually taking me a few times to get through.
Way to go, Homer. You the man. Collecting wrenches fixes your car.
Just call
I actually
me there, Homer.
just played Need
It
for
was
Speed
like that when I
Heat,
got here.
and I guess that kind of reminds me of how you fix your car in that, running through garages and stuff.
Dust eater.
It could also be I was just really bad at video games back in the day, you know, these races seemed a lot more difficult back then. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Alright, let's go into school. Can we talk to... Is this Ralph? I'm pretty sure his name is. Oh, here's Lisa.
Thanks for bringing me my model of the digestive system. Hey, where's the gallbladder?
I got hungry and it was a fig.
It was modeling clay.
Oh.
By the way, Dad, Mom called. She says she needs to talk to you at home before you go to work.
Ow! In your face! Woohoo!
Please, I'm busy installing asbestos right now.
We don't have any coins. Let me go ahead and see what I can get. Oh, it's the exact same costumes. It's actually a pretty solid GTA knockoff overall. I remember not loving the first Simpsons spin-off GTA game. I don't.
If you need to really put the hammer down and drive, you can always enter these time trial races. They cost a little to enter, but they have a mucho dinero payoff.
Alright, I might come back to that later, but for right now. But yeah, I don't remember loving the first one of these games as a kid, but this one really did get me in, I guess. I know that I only played it over a one night or so period, but once I started playing, I was really hooked because I was definitely one of those people that really loved The Simpsons when they were younger. I collected all of the DVD sets up until probably the 14th season. Not really sure what happened to those DVDs, but I've watched a lot of Simpsons in my day. Oh. Alright. Let's see, we're almost back home, I'm pretty sure.
Nothing lasts forever.
There we go.
Homer, go talk to Ned Flanders. He seems miffed and PO'd.
Why me? I'm the world's greatest neighbor. I even have a mug to that effect.
How did a dilly ho? Or whatever he says.
I'm all in a dither, Homer. So many of my possessions have disappeared. I called the police to find the culprit.
Culprit, eh?
My lawnmower, my cooler, my lawn chair, a family portrait, even Rod's inhaler. What kind of sick individual would take this stuff?
Oh no, I borrowed all of Flanders' stuff. Quick, think of an excuse to get out of here. Excuse me, I think I have to go shuck some corn.
Collect all 6 of Ned's lost items before time runs out.
Sweet! Wow, I need a disco nap. Hey, I found my lost nachos.
I actually have gone back a few times over the last few years and played some of the older GTAs. I'd never played the 4th one.
What's next?
I'd at least
I gave it to Barney.
through the story. But I went back and played that, and I was at 1 now, I guess not. Oh, it was. Let's go back. Let's see if it actually might have messed us up. Still getting used to the controls. What are we grabbing here? Oh, are we just talking to Barney? Oh, I thought we were just going and collecting these items.
You remember that cooler I gave you for your birthday? Well, Flanders wants it back.
Now what will I use for a toilet?
Now that I talked to him, I definitely remember you get like a snowplow or something from him at some point.
Almost done. Now I need Flanders' stupid picture of his stupid family.
Whoa, watch out. Let's grab this. How many more are there? Like maybe 2?
Okay, last one.
Oh, one more, okay.
Where did I leave Rod's stupid inhaler? Duh, on top of the dump truck.
We actually just jumped up here.
Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself. Can't you see I'm driving here?
during the PS2, I was really kind of too young to be like fully in. Oh, I lost that there. But I was kind of too young to really be playing a lot of games, and I was not really fully into the scene. But I do remember a few games back on the PS2 that I really loved. Let's go ahead and talk to Ned here. Where's he at? Oh, here we go.
Flanders, look! I found your missing stuff! Now, about the reward.
Thanks, neighbor Rooney. Here's your reward. A prayer from the Lord's #1 fan. Our Father in heaven, bless this noble oaf.
Stupid Flanders getting happiness from religion. I'm so talented and good looking.
Let's see how many coins we can get back in Flanders' house here.
We only come out to go to church.
I don't watch it a lot today, but God, did I really love The Simpsons back in the day. Now that it's on Disney Plus, I actually might go and try to watch some of it. Let's see here. I'm guessing we're going to talk to Marge now.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing!
Can I watch this TV? No, let's go talk to her.
Homie, you're late for work. And today's your workplace evaluation with Mr. Smithers.
Ah! You'll find my scorpion farm! Then where will my scorpions live? Only one person can help me. Lenny!
This map may not be like really big, but I do remember the plant that Homer works at being pretty far away.
Reckless driving is my pet peeve.
Hey, Homer, how about a breakfast churro?
No time! Tell me where to find Mr. Smithers!
Yeah, I think I saw him at the Quickie Mart. More breakfast churros for Lenny.
I'm gonna need a car with a little more junk in the trunk if I'm gonna take him out. I wonder if Barney still has the Plow King.
To complete this mission, you will need the Plow King. Purchase it from Barney at the gasoline station for 150 coins. Important. Use phone booths to access vehicles you already own. Alright. How many coins do we have? Barney's right there. And I do... Oh, God, that truck just pulled up out of nowhere. I do remember... We probably should not have wasted all of those coins on getting this costume. I don't know if you can even call it a costume. Oh, we already have enough. We're good. Let's go ahead and talk to Barney.
Barney, can I borrow the Plow King?
Take what you want, sexy leprechaun. Just don't shoot me with that dart gun. Oh.
Whatever.
Destroy Smithers' car before he gets to the power plant.
Let's do this!
If you ever feel like getting a new set of wheels and you're not picky, just talk to old Gil. He's always got a couple crap boxes to sell.
Can we cut through the cemetery? Oh, I guess not. It would be really cool to see more Simpsons games. I mean, there are less and less of these, I guess you would call them like AA games coming out nowadays. Most of the games are either indie or AAA, but it would be really interesting if we really got games like this. There's not even really been a Saints Row game in a while, which I guess is closest that we've gotten in a long time to a GTA knockoff. Only have 38 seconds. Let's see if we can hurry this up.
Evil Homer. I am evil Homer. Your driving is adequate, but lacks passion.
Mr. Burns will take that out of my bonus.
I have no insurance.
Let's let him go so we can.
Plant security to Sector 18.
I am so...
Mr. Burns will lash me for this for sure.
One more hit should do it. Let's let him go so we can get some steam here.
The vibrations tickling my feet. Oh, now I have a wedgie.
Kind of surprised I didn't do it. But this should. There we go.
My convertible! I just waxed an undercoater.
That's what you get for expecting me to do the job for which I am paid.
A game that kind of reminds me of this, even though the combat is quite different, is like the two South Park games that came out. I remember when the first one came out, they were talking about they had never mapped out all of South Park before, and they had to actually do that to make the game. And I guess, I don't know if they've ever done that with The Simpsons before, but I would assume that they had to do that for this game, if it's actually correct, at least. But I thought that was really interesting to hear that the South Park creators. Wait, what's over here? There's a blue dot. Before we go to the power plant, let's go talk to, what's his name, Skeeter?
Oh yeah, stretch the legs and the crotch.
Okay, around town you'll probably run into a few people I like to call losers. Maybe they need a ride, or maybe they need help. Whatever, the point is, once you've helped them out, they will be available to help drive your lazy butt around.
Sounds good. Let's see what he needs.
Hey, I know you. You're in my dumb guy support group. Mind if I borrow your truck for a while?
No can do, Mr. Fancy Blue Pants. I be gotten to finish up my daily chores, or else Brandine ain't making her muskrat pie tonight.
Fine, I'll help you with your hillbilly chores.
You help me bring in this season's harvest, and I'll take you anywheres you be needing to go. Woohoo! First, most, I want you to go to the gas station, get me some of those cardboard tubes, you know them? I'm gonna build me some indoor plumbing. When you finish with that, knock down all them tobacco plants so the young'uns can clean them up for market.
Find cardboard tubes and collect the tobacco harvest for Cletus in under 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Piece of cake. Cake.
Alright, we don't have that much time, but let's go ahead and... Oh, actually we do. Shouldn't be that bad.
Watch it, buddy.
We're over quite a few people and I haven't had any, like, wanted level. Pretty sure this game has that, if I'm not mistaken.
Out of control. Oh,
Gotta back this up real quick.
Oh, out of control.
What the heck were you...
I am excelente.
Pretty easy. When I first booted this game, I actually saw that Viventi's name is on it.
I have road rage and I know how to use it.
That's pretty interesting because at some point a few years ago, most people thought that they were going to buy Ubisoft. I remember all of the Ubisoft employees were posting on Twitter that they were all excited because they were not purchased by them. I don't know if I've seen Viventi on many games recently. It's just kind of interesting to see their logo on something. We should be able to make this here though. 50 seconds. I don't know if we have to actually do anything once we get there. Do we have to get back to Cletus
I
too?
almost spilled my sundae.
Hold on, this truck's really not very fast.
I didn't do it. I'm a lean, mean.
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for. Let's back this up here. We have 2 more of these. Why can't I go?
Thing is, I'm not
Well.
imagining these guys.
That was actually really fast.
Bart did it.
We have to get back to his house. That actually is not that easy. Yeah, let's retry that real quick. I remembered some of these really being tight to finish.
It's crashing
Alright, let's see if we can
time.
do this. I'll give it one more shot. We might have to switch cars too, because this is not the fastest car in the world. Now that I'm thinking about it, down on the bottom right, I'm pretty sure the yellow bar is the bar that shows how close you are to being... this is gonna hurt the time. But the yellow bar down there is the one that kind of shows how close you are to being chased by the cops. I'm not going... There we go. Let's turn around real quick. Minute 40. I'm not sure where we were at last time, but let's see if we can be faster getting the apples or wherever he wants to Maco's. Pretty sure is what he said.
I blame society. Nothing lasts forever.
Hey!
If we can get there by, let's say, a minute, we should be in pretty good position to do this.
Sad day for you.
A little bit behind here. Oh, that really hurt
My
us.
neck. Ooh, the vibration
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. Unless we're really fast getting... This is actually really far away from his house, too.
Ow! My neck!
Alright, let's be thorough here this time.
Possessions are fleet. Learn to drive, dumbass! It was like that when I got here. Oh, come on! Nothing
one
lasts
more.
forever. Watch it!
Alright, we're busted, but we have 20 seconds. I don't think there's enough time if we get these really fast. Alright, we got them all. We have 13 seconds. It's going to be really tight if we can't go up there. Let's see how close we can get at least.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Alright, so we can cut across this field if we need to. Go through there. Alright, one more try. We just can't keep wrecking.
Sweet!
Hey, what?
At least I know I'm not wrong. Some of these are actually pretty
Dead.
tight when it comes to finishing them on time.
Coming through!
Alright, so that one was up on a hill. Let's not get caught again in traffic here. We got this one. Ugh,
Ow, my
that's not great. Alright. So we just gotta whip around here and head back. So we were under a minute last time by the time we got
Oh, out of control!
back to the field. Let's see if we can do better. Apparently driving in the field actually does raise your wanted level or whatever they call it in this game. Your hit and run level.
Looks harder than it is.
We're making pretty good time. frame rate is not, I would not call it great.
You better run.
Yeah, you can see down in the right lower corner that we are losing. Okay, we're at right around a minute here.
Vengeance will be mine. Eat my dust.
It's just not letting us go. Like I need it to go. Yeah.
Face King Homer if you dare. I blame society.
Cool, we got busted, but we really need to hurry this up.
Let's do this thing.
Let's get this one, that one.
Jet, I almost spilled my sundae.
Alright, we can jet it here. Let's see if we can make it up. Come on, let's go, King Plow. 20 seconds. 14 seconds. It's gonna be really tight.
Move it. Nothing lasts forever.
He's right there. We got it, yes. That was really close. Yeah, I remember those being really tight, and they definitely were. Let's talk to Cletus.
Okay, city boy, I'll help you. You just yell into one of those magic talk boxes, and I come a-running. Oh, man, them things is crazy.
Oh, that was too easy.
Congratulations, you unlocked Cletus pickup truck. Go to a phone booth to use it. Okay, we'll go. Is there a phone booth around? Yeah, there's one right over here. Let's try and get it.
Chest pains! Having chest pains! Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs.
Hope this don't make Brandine think I'm fooling around, though I is.
Is he driving? I guess we can control the car with him in the driver's seat. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the
Watch the dang road.
lab at this point. Yeah, the frame rate's definitely not what I would say great, but you know, it's definitely playable. I wonder how it ran on the Xbox, because I know the Xbox was more powerful back in the day. That was probably the version 2 play, but I never had an Xbox. Did I miss it? Wait a second, we need to go back. Look at that clean turn. Kind of confused. Let's get out and look around. Alright, is it? Can we go through this door? Yeah, there we go.
How can I sleep with that camera? Oh, sexy girls could be watching me on the internet. Stupid cameras, you should be smashed. I'll destroy you at your power source.
Destroy all the power couplings before time runs out.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, we're actually kind of at a deficit. Are we supposed to be doing this? Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Alright guys, before I do this, I'm actually gonna call this part 1. If you enjoyed, come back and we'll go ahead and destroy these couplings for part 2. Thank you all.